Hey, what's up, guys? Derek D here from the PBR Podcast, letting you guys know that we have a lot of cool stuff on our website. That's pbrpodcast.com. And if you don't follow us on social media, please do so because we love you, and we know we love the hashtag PBR Posse.
Hit it! Sophisticated
podcast, baby. Now tell me something good. Oh yeah.
Did you listen to us on Mike and Ming? Let me ask
I
you
listened to a little bit. Are we rolling right now?
We're rolling right
All
now.
right.
Let me
Did I
ask-
listen to it? Yes.
Let me ask you.
Not the whole thing.
Before we get into that, let me ask you
Okay.
a question. How many sprays today?
Dude, I put on 2 sprays.
Dude, you're
when
killing me.
there's no way. I was right when I got out of the shower a few hours ago, and it wasn't even full sprays. It was like it wasn't a
My eyes are
Nothing.
watering.
He's
My eyes are watering.
He's literally lying to you and exaggerating the fact.
I just made French press coffee.
You haven't pressed it yet.
I haven't pressed it yet. I'm going to press it in a second.
I don't even
can't
drink coffee.
I can't even enjoy the smell.
I smell it.
You do, because you're nose blind to the sprays of cologne that you put all over yourself.
I may be nose blind, but I'm only 2 small spritz. And I didn't put any on the hoodie. It's just my T-shirt.
It's unacceptable.
It's very acceptable.
I just want to smell my coffee.
And I was complimented by two babes this
Complimented?
weekend.
Spell it.
Complimented by 2 babes this weekend on how I smell.
What did they say? You smell like a
You
French
smell really good. It's a different smell that I've never smelled. No, they're like, what is it? I've never smelled it. It smells so good.
It's pungent. Did they use the word pungent?
No, they use the word that smells awesome. It smells good.
Those are words
It smells fantastic.
put together.
You smell like I want to lick your face.
And me?
No, one of them might have said that, and by might didn't. But I'm saying
the way you said that made eye contact with me. I was really uncomfortable.
no. I'm watching you press this because it's interesting.
I'm just kind of playing with it. Usually, you just do that.
Oh, but none of it gets up there, huh? All the grinds.
I mean, maybe a grind or
Shouldn't
two.
it be darker than that?
I rushed it.
Looks like iced tea.
I rushed lemonade. I rushed it.
You don't have to rush it. You let it stew. Right, that's the word.
It's a little bit loose.
Let it stew. It looks like diarrhea.
I like it a little bit more chocolatey than this, but hey, it is what it is, man. Welcome everybody. We're in the well.
Yeah, we're in the well right now.
We are in the well.
We're not in the speakeasy right now. We're in the well.
This is the second episode in a row where we're not in the speakeasy. Last week we were in Red Bank at the studios with Mike and Ming.
That's right. Dennis was there. I was not.
You were not. You were missed, though.
I was not. Well, was I missed?
Let's talk about it. I know you want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Was I missed? Because I listened to it. Well, most of it. And I was just because so listen, PBR Posse out there, is if it was me and it was like if we're just getting started in the episode and I'd be like, hey, what's up, PBR Posse? Derek D. I'm here with Dennis and we got Mike and Mink. Mike is not here today. He's out doing whatever. I would have made fun of him. I would have said it right off the bat. When I was gone.
We talked about it.
8 minutes and 58 seconds in until the name Derek was said. 8 minutes and 58 seconds in on a show that I'm the co-host of.
Well, it was not.
I'm just saying.
It wasn't our show. We didn't start the show the way we started. We were guests on their show.
Well,
It was a mashup.
It was a dual. It was a dual use episode. They're
100%.
using it, and we used it. But yeah, 8 minutes and 58 seconds in, and all it was it's a competition between me, Derek, and Chris Lodondo about the Twitter verification. It wasn't like, oh, speaking of Derek, yeah, he's not here today because he couldn't make it. He had to shoot. What did I have that day? Yes, I was doing a reading.
And I think I said that.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. But
I think it's funny. A couple things. Number one,
Dennis here? Dennis!
You actually
Where
counted
is
the
he?
minutes. You counted the minutes.
Well, I did that on. Yes, I did that. Yeah, because
when are they going to say my name?
I was hoping it was like 23 minutes in, because then I'd be really mad. But it was only 8:58, and by the way, it wasn't even like, we almost forgot. Derek's not here
Nobody
today.
forgot you weren't there. You just couldn't make it. We knew.
Yeah, but the fans didn't know until later on. I don't even know what you said later on. I turned it off. But
How far? You turned it off after you heard your name. You only listened until we said your name. True or false?
well, I listened a little longer after that, but I was only about 15 minutes. And I was doing work on. I changed up a bunch of my. I changed my Twitter cover photo, my YouTube cover photo, my YouTube channel cover photo. I was doing a bunch of things today.
That's brilliant because we said that you were not there because you were on a quest to get verified on Twitter, and then you were doing all the social media imagery.
No, it wasn't that day. That was today.
Well, you know, you can argue either way.
No, I actually because remember, I resent that in to be verified on Twitter again. Because I don't know what happened last time. I never got an email saying I wasn't, but then I went in and tried to do it again and said you can't right now. So I just did it again a couple days ago, and I sent my driver's license again, but instead of putting black things over my driver's, I just blurred it out, and because I'm not. There's no point for them to see your entire driver's license and your address and your your driver's license number. Just I blurted out. Everything else there is legit. So they hopefully whatever. I just want to be first in this contest.
We if you didn't listen to the episode, you didn't hear what we did with Chris Lodondo. We were trying to get people to unfollow him. You want a bunch of people to follow him, and then you want to be like, oh, I have 10,000 subscribers. And then you want a bunch of people to unfollow him. But he got a lot. He like jumped up big as we were trying to get people to unfollow.
Oh, really?
He jumped up in followers. Maybe there's something to that.
Really? What did he jump up to?
He had, I forget what he had in the episode, but he has 5,400 as of last time I looked, which I think was today, because I wanted to see, since the episode's been out since Monday, how many subscribers he has.
Huh. I don't let me see here. I get fine. Yes, 5,404.
Oh, wow, look at that. He's like...
What was he at?
What was he at? He was at, I forget the number.
And that's as
honestly,
of
I do.
us
I'm
recording.
not even going to lie.
What are you plugging in right now?
I'm going to plug the phone in.
Oh, interesting. So, yeah, man, what a crazy... Man, I tell you, man, TV is crazy. Man, this freaking business, it just drives me nuts. If those of you who don't know, I've been in development for a show for a while. With PBS that Mike is going to be working on, pretty sure, and everything, and as well... But like, man, just in television, everything just gets pushed back, and here's a bump in the road here and there, and it just drives you freaking nuts.
What happened now?
No, it's just like there was this other guy involved, and we were trying to push him out, but he's being a pain in the ass essentially. But if we push him out, then we may not have the distribution deal. So we're trying to figure out a way to finesse him in. It's this whole thing. It's just annoying.
Why do you need him? You don't need him.
No, you don't. We don't need him, and we are going other routes, and including with a certain production company that we know.
Right, I hooked you up with it. You don't listen. The problem is, Derek D, you don't listen to me.
That's not true.
It's not. It is true. You don't listen to me. We could have been in production months ago.
Yeah,
but
you
just don't want to do it. You want to be coddled talent.
No, I don't want to be coddled talent. You need dude. Gone are the. We used to do that. It's like, oh yeah, we got this idea for a show. I got a camera guy, an editor. It's so annoying when you do it that way.
I understand how it works.
To have a production company is huge. And
I understand how it works. I put you in contact with the production company.
Right. What I'm
you
saying
went and met with them. They said, "We love it. Let's make it." You were already in some stupid deal with some asshole that you're trying to get out of now. Now rewind.
We're still in.
If you would, when Fastlane Daily was canceled, and I said, "Yo, let's do this right now," you were like,
you don't just let's do something.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Need money.
I pick up the phone. No, you don't. You pick up the phone, and I go, "Hey, I don't want to blow. I'm not gonna say any names, okay? Because I don't want to blow names up." But I go, "Hey, Connection, I got this guy,
I know.
Derek D. Matter of fact, you've met him. You've spoken to him. He's got this really great car show. Blah blah blah. You want to take a meeting?" And what did they say? They said, "Yeah, absolutely." And what did you do? Yeah. A day later, you were at the production company in a meeting, and they loved you. Like, that's my point. We could have went there the day after FLD.
Yeah, but
forget me.
The idea of the show wasn't FLD.
Doesn't matter. They would have looked at it. They would have saw you. They would have saw the following. They would have seen, and they would have done it.
But no, they are doing it, and they're doing. And mind you, you said own it. We do own it. We do own it. We're going to give them probably part ownership, but we own it as well. We own a chunk.
Who are you going to give part ownership to now? The production company or to that guy?
It depends what Charles works out with that. As long as I keep my percentage, I'm fine. But it's just that doesn't even matter, dude. It's just the business. It's just everything. It's just so annoying. It's like promises here. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. So now we're focusing to shoot an episode of the New York Auto Show, and hopefully that'll be a special. And then, because we were supposed to have funding coming in a while ago, and then there's dampers thrown in. It's affecting like personal life shit, which is driving me nuts.
Who's going to shoot the auto show?
Them.
That said production company?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been talking to them even further.
But that's not definite yet. We find out Charles, one of the guys I worked with, has a meeting.
They going to finance it?
That I'm not sure of. That's what Charles is taking care of. But I don't know. We may have the underwriting money coming in. But that's a whole conversation for something else. But, it's good to have... It's always good to have a production company working on something because they cover all the angles instead of like, I got a guy over here, I got a guy over here. It's a pain in the ass. Shooting a sizzle or something, that's fine. But we basically what the big money people just want to see, it's come down to, they just want to see something. So when we shoot, we're going to shoot there and be like, look at this awesome bit. It's got educational shit in it. There was a article I read today that they said Lord of the Rings, Pretty Little Liars, a couple of shows you would never guess are STEM principled shows. The show Numbers, the show there was a bunch of them, but Lord of the Rings and Pretty Little Liars.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know.
It's based on a book.
I didn't read the synopsis, but it said it's science. I don't know. So if they are, then we definitely are. Give us the money, okay? Education. Anyway, Mike will be involved in that. And when I
don't think. Yeah.
When it really gets ramped up, we'll tell you all the details.
Said production company is obviously interested, so I don't. You could have just in my world, my mental state, you could have avoided all of this by just doing it yourself. So like if you would have went,
but that's a whole thing.
No,
man.
Not doing it yourself that way, dude. You're missing I'm not saying like crewing up. You know what I mean? I'm saying doing it yourself. Like if you and I introduce you to those people. Right off the bat, this would be you, and you wouldn't be getting 25%. You would be getting 100%, and that is the difference in which the way I like to roll. You know what I mean?
I understand.
For example, I'm going.
But that's ownership right now. Kind of means nothing because there's no back end. We don't know what that means yet.
No,
until that means something, it means something.
I'll tell you what it means. I'm going back. The Rangers just clinched the playoff.
I know what you're going
to say. Let me say it, though, because the people listening might not know.
True.
The Rangers just clinched the playoff berth. Mm-hmm. I do a web series for them. For years, I was...
Is it the same name still? Do you know?
We didn't decide yet. Oh. But 4 years, I was paid talent. Like you like to be. You like to be coddled out. You like to be coddled out.
I don't.
You want to put on 2.5 sprays and nose blind people.
No, don't listen to Mike. That's not true. Trust me. I like producing, being in charge as well.
So... The person, Greg Oliver, good friend of the show. Anybody who listens to PBR knows who he is, right? He did the Joker's tour bus. He right now he's working on a Jack Daniels.
Been a guest on this show multiple times,
right? So he's not varging around right now, right? He's doing a movie for Jack Daniels. He's not available, and we did it through Secret Weapon Films, right? He hired me as talent. Well, this is kind of a blessing and a curse, right? I want to work with Greg, but the Rangers came to me and said, we want to do the show again, but we want you as talent. If you're not going to be the talent, we're not going to do the show. So I said, okay, I'd like to.
Hey.
But I want. Well, that feels good, right? But I want to do it with Greg. I want to do it with Greg Oliver if it's going to happen. So, but Greg was not available. So they said, well, they didn't know what they were going to do, and I said, well, my production company will handle it. And they were like, oh. And I'm already in the system at MSG under my production company for everything I've done for them, whether it's live or recorded, like Jumbotron, whatever I've done for them.
Sure.
So it's a very smooth transition. So I gave them a quote and everything like that. And let me tell you something. As being the production company and being in charge, you are just in a much better position straight across the board.
Right.
You don't have to contend with all the bullshit that you're dealing with right now. When you know what I mean? Like, yes, the Rangers are going to have final say on production, and they're going to have huge input as to what we do and when. Like, that's always going to be your client. Your client always has that. But as far as, like, determining what it's about, where the money's going, like, all of that stuff, like, you're in control. I'm in control of that.
Yeah, so basically what Mike's saying is the Rangers hired Mike's production company. What Mike will do is, besides being talent, he will also hire the camera guy. He'll also hire the editor.
Everything.
He's producing everything. So he determines how much he wants to pay those people. They give him a day rate, but he keeps the rest.
Well, you just see everything. You know what I mean? Like, you're in total control, and it's your idea. Like, it should be your idea. You're the talent as I am for this. If I weren't the talent on this, it wouldn't be happening. If you weren't the talent on your show, it wouldn't be happening, right? So instead of just being a hired actor like I used to be, like you used to be for FLD, it's time to step it up. And when you step it up, you also become...
well, FLD, eventually I was more than that.
I get it, but like as you grow in the industry...
Well, yeah,
like
absolutely.
Anybody else, like...
but name an actor.
I'm trying not to bring
name a big
other people to it.
Name a big actor. They have a production company. Ben Stiller has a production.
Sure.
I mean, they all have that,
right?
and I get that.
The Jokers, they became. You become an executive producer. And
sure.
then, like, as things are more successful and it moves on, you become the owner of that, and it's like you have.
Which you should.
Yeah, and it's how
yours.
You make a living, man. Like you can make a good living being a like I could definitely make a good living doing the Blue Shirt Buds. as on a day rate as an actor, but I'll make a much better living if my production company shoots it.
Right, and I totally get that. And for that, it makes sense because what you're shooting, you're going to have what? You, two camera guys? You're going to have you, a camera guy, and a PA.
It's like a 3-4 person crew.
Yeah, which is great. This show that we're looking to be on PBS or Netflix, if it goes to Netflix, that's a whole other thing. But it would be, I mean, that's a big crew.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. You're still not responsible. Going to the production company that you're talking to, you're still not responsible for it. But your owner, you're more in charge. You're an owner. You're EP.
Right.
You're an executive producer.
Right.
Like you're not dealing with this dude. That's
right, and I'm one of those
at 25%, not 90% or 80%, whatever. You know what I mean? That's my point, dude. Like that.
Well, that's because there's other partners that I've been working with. You know, AK and the other guys. So I mean that's where that's at, and I get what Mike's saying, and I agree with it. That is definitely the better way to be. But
I don't know.
They also brought me into this show.
I don't know if it's better.
They also brought me in, and there's some stuff I just like. I booked that. You know, hire me. That's great. But other stuff where like something like this, where I know a lot about, and it can be funny, and I can have creative input. I like to have ownership, and I do. So I don't think it's in a bad place. And right after FLD, this wasn't. You know, I also needed a break from that realm of everything, and I started hosting that show Sidetracked.
Yeah, but which is a car show. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be a car guy.
No.
I don't want to do car news.
Hold on, it's not car news.
Well,
and it's not daily car news.
You know what that is?
What Sidetracked is?
You know what Sidetracked is? It's the Blue Shirt Buds, but cars instead of hockey.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's almost 100%. I was watching. I was like, oh my god,
because you cover the game, aka the race, but you also cover everything else that's going on there, which is great. It's kind of like a Travel Channel-ish thing where it's like, you know, Andrew Zimmern goes and eats all this food, but also talks about the food, but talks about the around the food.
Sure.
And that's kind of what we're doing. And that's cool. They just kind of came to me with that.
I liked it, dude. I watched a lot of the first episode.
The second episode, I think, is better because we kind of got a little more, you know, what we kind of got more on track exactly what it is.
What's it called?
Sidetracked.
Sidetracked, so you can look at that.
Sidetracked with me, which is weird. We're saying Sidetracked with Derek D.
You should be happy about that because they attach your name to it. It's like they're not going to go away from it.
Yeah, so it's I've posted on all my social media if you guys want to see it. The most recent episode, it actually airs in the UK for all UK fans. It aired on TV in the UK.
Why can't they see your one-man show? What's copyright? The music?
I guess and it's only little bits that is in there.
Oh, so if you watch it, you can hear some of it, but not all of it. They mute some of it.
No, they blacked it out
completely.
Yeah, Canada and UK can't watch it.
Did you go to the copyright notices?
Yeah, but they said there's copyright. It's a copyright thing because the music. I think it's because like "Power of Love" or something that you hear, and it's only like, which is so annoying because 98% of it is all original stuff, and then you got a couple songs I peppered in when I used in the opening video or whatever. But I'm gonna try to figure out a way around it. I mean, I guess I could upload it.
Why don't you put it on Vimeo? Put it on Vimeo or put it on. Let it live somewhere else. Why don't we put up audio version so that people in other countries can hear it?
No, I definitely want the visual. You want the visual, but I think if I dumb it down version size wise, because right now that file is 10 gigabytes. So if I can get it to like,
I'm well aware,
right, a gig, right, or something, and get that up on Vimeo, or even just upload it to my website. I got to see how much space I have, and someone could download it. But then again, you're not going to stream it. You'd be actually downloading that. So I don't know if I want. It'd rather be streamed.
Why would you?
So
not,
Vimeo could be an option.
Why would you not want to put up an audio version? Like back in the day, people used to get around the record player and play like Bill Cosby records. It was like a huge thing to listen to. They would have what were they called? They were called parties.
Yeah, no.
Tennis! What were they called? They were called.
I know what you're talking about. I forget. I just want the visual there because there's visuals that go with it.
I understand that, but you would rather nobody outside the United States know your comedy, or
let me say this. I'll look into Vimeo
I see, because a lot of you have pictures and stuff that come up, but
right, but I'll look into. I mean, there could be sections that I take away, but I would rather look into Vimeo if I get up on Vimeo and a lower file size, put it up on Vimeo, and then the UK and then I'll put up a link for UK and Canadian fans. So I haven't looked at it yet. I've been a lot of stuff going on, but I definitely will do that. So all you PBR posse out in the UK, I know you're going to see it. So I'll let you know immediately when that happens. But Vimeo's I didn't even think of that. I would just have to definitely make it a smaller file.
I don't know the file structure on Vimeo, like what they let you put up, but you can definitely squeeze it. We can squeeze it.
Yeah, I could just compress it, a different version of it. But anyway, Yeah, that's what's, I guess, going on right now. And then we got the New York Auto Show coming up. Let me shoot at that.
I didn't get a call.
From who?
Anybody.
For what? The New York Auto Show?
To work on it.
Well, you wouldn't have yet.
Why?
Because we don't know exactly who's shooting it yet.
Upset.
You shouldn't be, because we don't know who's shooting.
So you want to hear this shit? Like, so my wedding is the 15th.
Mike's wedding is the 15th.
Right,
I gotta get my suit.
When you listen to this episode, it'll be like 15 days
Exactly
away.
about 2 weeks away, yeah.
Is Monday the 1st?
I gotta get my suit dry cleaned.
So my wedding is the 15th. Game 1 in Montreal for the Rangers, the 12th. Okay. Game 2, the 14th.
No, in Montreal?
In Montreal.
Oh,
Game
wait.
3?
Wait a second.
Wait.
April 16th?
April 16th at the Garden.
Wait a second.
Not
here.
cool, dude. Not cool. My brunch.
Well, at the Garden, that's...
No, my brunch. It's a matinee on Easter. My brunch is the day after my wedding. So that's going to be tough.
Wait a second.
I'm definitely going to do game 1. I'm gonna shoot game 1 for sure. I may squeeze in my rehearsal dinner
in Montreal.
It's only an hour and a half.
What do you mean hour and a half?
Hour and a half flight. Up and down.
Hour and
6 hours to drive.
Okay,
Like,
hour and a half flight.
it's arguably faster to drive all the way there than to fly.
Yeah, hour and a half flight, but then it's and then getting there, going to the thing.
4 or 5. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like driving is arguably faster.
But okay, so that's the 13th.
12th.
Okay, 12th. So
Yeah.
you got a cushion there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. No problem. I'll be back the
But
13th.
The 14th.
I
You can't go.
I got a rehearsal dinner.
Can't
do it.
You can't do it.
No, gotta come home.
You can't. There's no way.
So dumb.
There's no way
It was
you.
so
can
dumb.
do it.
Who knew? Like a year ago when I
There's
scheduled
no-
this wedding that
it-
this was gonna happen.
There's no way you can do it.
Can't do it.
Were you trying to like? I know
In my mind, yeah,
I know you
totally.
probably were trying to
100%.
figure out like, well, telling the lovely and talented. What if? Well, maybe if I go.
Yeah.
What time's the game?
I had that game's at 7:30 at night.
Oh, there's no way.
no,
dude.
my rehearsal dinner's that night.
Right.
The night of game 2.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, so I'm going for game 1. The lovely and talented, I was going to be. She's PA'd for me in the past, so I was going to hire her to be my PA, and she was going to come out. We were going to go to the 11th, have a nice day, shoot the 12th, go to the game, come home the 13th. Nice 3 days trip to Montreal.
All right, I could see it. Well,
Yeah.
was she receptive?
Yeah, she loves it. She loves to work.
Yeah,
when
I feel like Pam would be.
You
cool
know
with
what
that.
wasn't receptive?
The day
Her
before.
passport, which expired yesterday.
No,
Dude.
get out of
Yeah,
here.
man. Overlooked.
Isn't there a way to?
She's working on it.
Because if you have a passport already, it's kind of more of like a.
But it literally
I know expired,
so
but
it's no longer
there's
valid.
you have to do the same process.
I think so, dude. We're looking into it. Yeah, man, dude. I gotta be honest. The PBR people are making moves.
I mean,
a lot of work happening.
Yeah, we're trying, and but yeah, that's a lot, and the wedding and everything.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a fun wedding. Mike's getting married at a winery.
Winery. It's
called-
the Catalina Wine Mixer. Don't say the name of it. Because we don't want people. Maybe people show up there during my wedding.
All right, it's actually a Catalina.
it's the Catalina Wine
It's
Mixer.
the Catalina wine mixer.
Hot Mike.
But no, it's yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a good time.
I think it's going to be a good time. I have no idea how it's going to go off.
Can we tell them who's marrying you, or we don't want to tell them? Wait, which one's that?
It's weird when I cut the music in. See, the PBR posse doesn't know. Sometimes we're listening to the music like we're listening to it right now. They don't know if this is live or not live, or if I cued it in later. They have no idea.
Well, is Dan Bottom here?
Not game. We're playing top or bottom.
Right, but that's our game.
It's not really a game though. It's just a topic of
It's kind of like our thing. Yeah. Okay.
What's number 1?
We're gonna play top or bottom.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Top or bottom?
Mike or Ming?
Oh, top or bottom, Mike or Ming? That's a tough one. I like both those guys. But if I had to pick, I think I gotta go Ming because I love all his movies he's been in. I mean, he's been in the
It comes up
Goonies,
every time we talk about him.
the Goonies.
I feel so racist.
He
when I
was
say
he
this
was
name.
also in American Pie.
He was.
He was the MILF. Mom, I'd like to.
He was in that's Harold and Kumar. He was in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yeah, the
dude.
same guy.
Same dude.
Yeah. But no,
I
Mike's.
can't believe you would even choose one of the two of them. That's so. I can't believe you would do it.
Well, you can't. Now you have to do
No,
it.
I refuse. I love them both.
I just said I love them both, but I just had to pick because I liked this one.
You picked one.
Well, you know what? I think actually I gotta go Mike now because Mike follows me on
you
Twitter.
can't do it.
I
You're flip-flopping.
don't think Ming follows me on Twitter.
Ming doesn't follow you on.
It's all about flip flopping, okay? It's all about
man.
the flip flops. I wear the flip-flops. My hair flip-flops in the wind. The wall's going to go flip-flop. It's going to be a fence. It's not going to be a wall now. And it's going to be great. My approval rating?
0.
It's 36. But you know what? It's really 63. Fake news.
Donald Trump, everybody.
Everybody.
Top or bottom, number
Game!
2. I can't believe you actually picked one. Top or bottom, number 2. Mom or dad?
Well, no, you say no. Come on, parents top.
No, you have to pick one, dude.
No, it's your turn to actually pick.
No, it's not. You answered first. I answered second.
Top or bottom, Instagram or Facebook?
Is that number 2? Is that the real number 2?
I don't know.
All right,
I'm throwing that out there.
Okay, Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, Facebook is attempting to kill everything, right? But nobody uses it anymore. So I think they're too late. So I'm going to say between Facebook and Instagram.
The joke's kind of on us with this, though.
How so?
Facebook owns Instagram.
Yeah, but Facebook.
But that being aside,
done latest.
I know people are going to be like,
oh, but they.
No. We know that. So now.
But what they just did was mimic Snapchat,
which I hate. I want to get rid of all those people at the top of my feed. With
Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not going to click on those. I got enough stories where it was Snapchat and now Instagram. It's all this like stop.
Well, Facebook is trying, like I said, trying to encompass all of those things. Which they own Instagram. They do Facebook Live now, so it killed Periscope. Twitter, I don't even think they're trying to kill that because it doesn't matter. You can still do the same thing.
Twitter's still a juggernaut in its own right.
You know.
Yeah.
But Instagram will. All right. So will Facebook destroy Snapchat? I say no, and I'll tell you why.
I say no too.
So I'm going to say Snapchat. I still say Facebook on top because they still have more of the market. But Snapchat for the kids is paramount. They don't, and the kids do not have Facebook accounts. My nieces and nephews.
Yeah, a lot of kids don't. Yeah, you're right. My nephew's 10, and I would have not liked this, but he has Snapchat and Instagram.
But he does not have Facebook.
Does not have Facebook.
There you go. So for the future aspect of it, I think that Facebook will perish.
Yeah.
Like the papers, when our parents are gone, will perish and be no more.
I don't know. Facebook still is a big thing, man.
For people that are over 20, you're 21.
But do you think when these kids grow up a little bit, then they get Facebook?
No, they're no. That's like saying, do you think you and I will ever have a subscription to a newspaper delivered to our door? No, it's done. It's dead.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that because it's all digital. It's all digital still. You know, it's a swipe of a get a Facebook. But you know,
I mean, it's like, hey, MySpace is dead, right?
Well, Facebook killed it.
So and these things are killing Facebook.
Were you one of those people? I was one of those people that was like, I'm not joining Facebook. MySpace is way better. I was one of those in the beginning.
I've been trying to remember my username and password to my MySpace.
I deleted it.
Still there, but I don't think it's even still there.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Which one's on top?
But Instagram and Facebook, you know, I think I enjoy Instagram more than Facebook, but I think Facebook is on top because I think I use it more for career and more stuff. There's more things you can do. You have more options with your stuff, uploading videos and stuff. It doesn't have to be a minute long, which I like that Instagram it does give you a minute now. But I would go Facebook on top, but I think I enjoy Instagram more, looking at Instagram.
I agree. Top or bottom, number 3, PBR Posse. UK or United States fans?
Oh.
Which Posse members do you like?
You got to go first.
No, you go first.
No.
I went first last time.
What?
I just went first. You went first. I went first, second. Now.
Oh. I mean, I love all the PBR Posse.
You have to pick one. You can't.
You didn't pick one earlier.
Yes, I did.
With Mike and Ming, you didn't pick.
I said I can't believe you would pick one of them.
Well, I might plead the fifth here.
You can't plead the fifth. How does top or bottom work if you plead the fifth?
Well, then you already broke the law earlier with the first one. That's a very tough one.
All right, on the count of three.
Okay, hold on. No, on the count of 3, you're going to say nothing, and I'm going to say something. I'm not an idiot. So here's how I'm going to break this down. I love the UK PBR Posse. You guys are fantastic.
You guys are great. I mean, even I love you. You're fantastic.
But there's some American PBR Posse that actually flew and arrived and came to my show, which is insane. And they, you know,
there were people from London that flew here for the show,
but not the hardcore. Well, I guess they were hardcore. No, they flew in for our show,
Podfest. Oh, you're talking about the one-man show.
Yeah. So
No Ordinary Day.
right.
Now available on YouTube.
Right. Available on
MP
YouTube.
Live LLC.
You go.
I think you left that off.
No. Wow. I put Michael Polano in there.
Same.
You didn't tell me you wanted that. Oh man, that's I love them all. Honestly, I love them all.
Yeah, you know
equally.
what I was going to say? What's amazing about this is that you answered it again. How do you even answer that question? They're all fantastic.
I didn't answer it.
You did. You said I love the UK fans, but
no, I said it was all fantastic. I said it was. I love you guys. You guys see what he's trying to do? He's trying to throw me in this corner to choose something so he can make fun of me for it.
Entertaining for everybody.
All right, he's the one who took 8 minutes and 58 seconds to mention my name on the show that I co-host when I wasn't there. Okay, so that's the kind of guy we're talking about right here, right? Let's just remember that. Oh. Where right away I would have been like, Mike's not here, and I would have made fun of you, sure, but I would have right off the bat. Just saying.
I got to be honest, that wasn't on my game. If you listen to that episode, I almost don't talk. It's been a rough couple weeks, man.
Well,
you know what I mean? I was like,
yeah,
I was off a little bit.
Yeah, well, you know,
we did. We'll talk about it after top or bottom. Remind me to go back to Mike and May because I think we're on number 4 now.
We are.
What is number 4?
This is mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think. I gotta think of one.
You gotta think of one. It's supposed to be produced. See what happens.
Yeah.
Let's just be upfront, right?
Sure.
Frankie, the producer's not here.
She's not here.
This episode was not produced. Like
Dennis is. Wait, he's here.
He's
thought
here
he was
somewhere.
here.
There's Hank. So if Hank's here, Dennis is somewhere.
Should be.
Just a tough couple weeks for PBR and everybody around it.
Yeah.
Right. So
personal things going on in people's lives.
A lot of stuff happening.
Absolutely. But
good and bad, but
we still bring you. We still bring it to you though. Consistency is key.
Right, and we're trying to be consistent. So we will be more produced coming up in the next couple weeks.
Yes. We got weddings. We got Rangers. We got shows. Everything's crazy.
So anyway, that's where we're going. That was top or bottom, everybody. We didn't even hit number 5. But we don't need to hit number 5.
Well, we didn't hit number 4.
Well,
what about the top bottom? Skydiving or bungee jumping?
We've talked about that in the past, and I would say I have done both.
You did?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Are you telling me that I'm remembering my past?
You went bungee jumping?
Yeah.
Huh.
I did it, as a matter of fact, at Great Adventure.
I've never done either.
As a matter of fact,
I say bungee jumping scarier.
I did it tandem at Great Adventure.
I don't want to do tandem.
I don't remember who I did it with, but I want to say it was Joe.
Waist?
I think I did it with Joe. No, like you're side by side.
Yeah, waist to waist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't your feet.
Now skydiving, on the other hand.
Well, that you got to be tandem.
You top or bottom? Skydiving on top.
I've never done either, but I would go skydiving on top as well.
Would I do either again? Probably not.
Is that freaky, huh?
I mean, why would you jump out of a perfectly good airplane on purpose? You know,
it's for the thrill of it. It's not, it's the thrill of it, and the odds of you going splat are very, very nil.
Yeah, I didn't love it, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, I really didn't love it.
Well,
I didn't enjoy you're in a cramped ass plane. There was a chicken in the back of my plane. That's not even a lie. I will dig up the video. I have it somewhere, and I'll show it to you. I had hair. It's crazy.
I'm going to be going skydiving apparently for one of the bits for the show. So,
velocity.
Yeah, the velocity aspect of it.
We'll add some steam to that. If you drop a pound of Derek and a pound of feathers out of an airplane, which one hits the ground first?
It's a trick question, right?
It's not a trick question, you dumbass.
I obviously hit first.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You're so stupid. If I throw a pound of Derek, how much do you weigh? 140 pounds?
No.
Soaking wet?
No, I'm more than that.
You're like 3 feet tall?
Please, what am I? That's like the
You're
job
like an
of the
Oompa Loompa. You get any more orange?
Please.
How tall? How much do you weigh?
Don't talk about orange. That's my favorite color.
How much do you weigh?
165.
All right, so if I throw Derek D out of an airplane and 165 pounds of feathers, which one hits the ground first?
We both weigh the same.
Yeah.
So we'll both hit terminal velocity at the same time.
Right. I asked you the same question a second ago.
That's just what I said. I said it was a trick question. But then
you need me.
But then
you need me on your show.
No, but then I thought you actually took a pound of me.
I said
out of me.
No.
And then through that, and then through me or something. I was like,
No.
oh, way more.
Good save, dude. Good save. Confuse the audience, and that way they won't
I wasn't
realize.
confused.
Audience, I want you to rewind 30 seconds and just.
And remember when I said this is a trick question because a pound of feathers weighs the same as a pound of
Derek.
whatever. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, it's awesome. So I don't know. I didn't love it. I think that's where we were going with that. And bungee jumping was kind of lame.
Yeah, you'd have to do it like off a bridge, ankles, like.
Yeah.
But that's scats. I feel like you have more chance of going.
I will be honest, but I remember bungee jumping where I did it. It's like you're looking at a concrete slab, and as you're going down towards it, you're definitely more like, oh my god, I'm going to hit that, and it freaks. That's freakier than jumping out of the airplane because you don't feel like you're moving when you jump out of an airplane.
Yeah,
that's the odd part about it. You're going at terminal velocity. I think you're traveling.
Well, once you hit it, yeah.
Andy Barr, fact checker.
I think it's 120. I believe.
Womp, womp, ching. Damn, you're off your game. Yeah, what's terminal velocity? So when you jump out of the airplane, you don't feel like you're moving. When you bungee jump, you feel like you're moving.
Oh, I'm sure. My sister said bungee jumping was scary. She did it off a bridge from the ankles.
And when you bungee jump at the end, you're like being yanked up and down, and it's like uncomfortable. When your chute opens at the end of a jump, it's the most peaceful moments of your life. Silence.
When you're just going.
Yeah, it's not even that loud. Like you can have a full conversation.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Huh. Well, yeah. So. I would think that I'd be more. So I'm going to skydiving on top. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's play a clip from your show. Like one segment. Well, not Tinder you because
I don't know.
What do you think?
I mean, in this episode?
Right now.
Sure.
All right. Well, here's a clip from Derek D's No Ordinary Day live from the House of Independence.
That's right.
Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Yep. Check it out.
Yeah, Tinder, like, you know, how many people are on dating apps in here? Or been on them? Whatever. You're engaged. The engaged woman's like me. Oh. Yeah. And but I find on there it's like, what's the goal? What's the end goal? Like, are you real? It's like. So the girl's like, I'm not here for hookups. But like, are you there for? What isn't the goal to kiss your face? Like, the goal is to end up kissing your face. It's not like, hey, how are you? It's great. Let's just talk and talk and talk. You're gonna go that way. I'll go this way, and that's it. And then we'll call it a day and just talk. I mean, come on. Your duck face just screams dick in the face. Mom, earmuffs, and I'm not. It's an app. You don't know. It's fine. It's fine. But it's so ridiculous. They got Bumble and Happen and Hinge and all this other stuff. And what's with the ladies? The hotel dorm room picture. You guys know what I'm talking about? The hotel. It's like you're always in front of a hotel dorm room. You take a picture, and it's never just like it's always this. It's always this. Like, are you trying to, like, let me take a picture in front of the hotel door in case I need to know how to get out of here in an emergency. I have it in the back of the picture. It's like the exit thing. But yeah, dating apps are so weird. Like, why isn't dating, like, I got to tell you guys something. I feel like it's, when I say too easy, I don't mean too easy in the sense of, hey, it's easy to hook up with girls. I meant, it's just like you're looking through and like, she's pretty, swipe, oh, we matched, and we start talking. It's so easy to start conversation. Like me talking to you guys like this is easier than me going up to a single girl at a bar and being like, hi, I'm Derek. Would you, and I just fail. Like, I'm the worst, but this is fine. I just, hey, look at my brother. He tucks his flannel in his pants. That's a first I'd ever, is that new? Is that a new thing? It's a new thing we're doing? Let me see how you squat. Let me get that squat. There it is. That's a real squat. Now, if you talk to my brother about squats, he'll be like, you know, babies do perfect squats. If you ever watch a toddler, it's perfect. Because they're new, that's all they do. They squat, babies do perfect squats. My brother's from California in like the 80s or something. I don't know why he talks like that. But like, why, like, yeah, it's tough to just go up to a girl and talk to them. Why can't it be like when we were kids, like in elementary school? Like, you're out at the bar, like, let me get 3 vodka clubs, Jaeger bomb. We're gonna do a Liger bomb, which is a Jaeger bomb, a car Honda racer, and a what else? A car bomb. Yeah, these guys do them. Anyway, it's like, let's do that, and we're hammered. Hey, can you go talk to that girl for me? Yeah, sweet. He walks over. Hey, my friend Derek likes you. My friend Derek likes you. He's over there doing Jaeger bombs. You think he's good looking? Do you want to? All right. Yo, I think she likes you. All right, thanks. Can you just check yes or no? You sort of. Okay. All right. And then And then because it's like elementary, you take a water balloon and just throw it at her. Because remember when you'd be like at summer camp or something, you would get wet and like being like soaked made you be like, oh, I can't believe I'm so wet. Look everybody, look at me, I'm soaked. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. I need the attention, I'm soaking wet. Like when you get dumped, I'm like, why'd you do it? You'd act mad, but you'd really be like, yes, I'm totally soaking wet. I want to do that at the bar, and then I'd like flourish with like talking to girls. But I just don't do that. It's tough. And I feel like I want to, like it's hard in the sense of dating, because all these apps, because it's like, it's not, it's an interesting story, but at the same time, it's like, I swiped right, we met. There it is. But not to say anything, some people found their soulmates on there, which is great. And I don't know, I just want like a big elaborate story. I don't know, I'm the worst. Wait, why, when a girl walks by, do we go, why is that the whistle? Why is that the choice of tune? Like who invented that choice of tunage? Why isn't it? She's hot. It's like you all know what that means, but I don't like who made that up. Why is it that? Why is it? Yeah, it's an interesting thing how that works. That's a little, but yeah, I need to sit. You guys having good conversation up there? Enjoying it? Nice. Hey, everybody. Good to see ya. That's good. I'm sorry, there's almost not enough seats. Yeah. Is that John Glenn back there? Nice. And I think what's funny too is like with social media and the internet and that whole thing is like when you have kids. A lot of my friends have kids, right? And they say, it's Logan's birthday or it's whatever. And people write on their Facebook page like, happy birthday, Logan. Logan, you're getting so big. They're not reading it. 2-year-old Mason can't fucking read. He's not reading it. There's all these posts. It's like, tell Jaden that I said happy birthday and make sure that his aunt knows he's coming to visit him later. Jaden, read this. Your aunt's coming. It's like a little blob of a human chubby baby like I was. Like just telling them, hey, read this. Read this. Aunt whatever is coming to see you later. Happy birthday. Read Facebook. You're 2. You don't know shit. You're a blob. You're like molded bread. It really is funny. You might as well just, hey, tell your dead grandpa, Frank, happy birthday. 'Cause he ain't reading it either. Okay? And all these posts, everyone's like, everyone on Facebook is the president. Everyone's the president. Everyone's just, everything got quiet. He's getting political. I can't do this. We're in Asbury. It's very forward thinking here. I love it. I love AP. I love it here.
That's one of my favorite parts. I'm glad you chose that one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
There's so many favorite ones. Actually, if you guys could listen, if you guys are listening and you're able to see the show currently and you're not in the UK or Canada, let me know what your favorite one is.
At least we just gave the UK fans something to listen to.
True.
You know what I mean? Because they couldn't hear it.
True. This is true.
Derek's going to figure out a way to get you more of it.
I think Vimeo is the way to go. I'm going to try to do that. So, and then obviously I'll let that be known.
All right, we're over an hour in, believe it or not, man. That went fast.
It did go fast.
Right? We didn't even get to the end.
And what?
I guess we did get to the end because we're ending right now.
If we're at the end, we got there.
Right?
I mean, pretty much that's how it works,
okay.
Right?
Anything you want to plug on the way out?
Go watch. So if you watch my one-man show, you saw me as 25 Cent doing Tinder You live in the show. But I actually did a music video at the House of Independence in black and white, very ballady. I'm very proud of it. You can go to my YouTube to watch it. You can also go to my Facebook to watch it. So if you're in the UK or Canada, you can still watch it. Just go to my Facebook, facebook.com/TheDerekD, and watch Tinder You. And you can download the song on my website.
Pull for the Rangers, everybody. Starts the 12th, although we'll talk to you before that. PBR Podcast, you can find us on the web, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram us. Give us some love and we'll love you back. Thanks for listening.
Do it again.
Hey, folks, it's me. Donald Trump. And I got to tell you, this PBR podcast, it's fantastic. Mainly because of Derek D. This guy's fantastic. Mike, he's an idiot. Anyway, go to pbrpodcast.com. You want to get some merch? I mean, I'll buy it all. I can just buy it all if I want. But anyway, if you want to get yourself a mug, I mean, like my mug's great. I mean, look at my face. It's fantastic. It's orange. My hair, phenomenal. Milana, get out of here. Don't come in here right now. Anyway, PBR Podcast. I love it. Go to the website. Get yourself some merch.